cost, but I guess they're looking in the 5,000 range.
Okay, so is that something that we're gonna have to
Yep.
pay part of, or
Yep. Oh, well, we have to pay it.
pay for all of it? Okay.
I've kind of questioned that, but in the grand scheme of things with federal fundings and everything, that change would fall on us.
So it's not a big item, so.
No, in the grand scheme of things, it's minor, it's just kind of irritating. So that's territorial bridges. We're still waiting to get a determination on the territorial culvert that's failing. So we get that, that should be a fairly easy culvert replacement, it's not huge. Let's see, Beecher Road and Tripp Road culverts have been ordered. Hog Creek Bridge has been ordered. Elm, we're still waiting on the hydraulic study, which I'll get back and try to get in touch with her today.
That's pretty much, was the ones that were on my list, so.
So when we drove in, we saw a semi out there with a bunch of culverts on it. Were any of those the ones we ordered?
No, those are the
Resupply,
inventory, yeah, what we
resupply.
ordered from that bid. There's all the 12-inch and 18, all the smaller culverts, but
So what are the little short ones?
they join two together.
Oh, okay.
It's just a
Okay.
couple of.
Okay, I'm glad they weren't fire pits. Anyway, I saw them on there and I didn't know what they were for, so I hang
No,
on.
they're.
Not in the fire pit.
So I think they brought 1 or 2 trucks the other day. These 2 trucks came in today, and that should be the order that we made.
Okay.
And so really that bid's only good for 30 or 60 days,
Right.
and so by the time we need more, we'll have to rebid it. Anyway,
And is that because of the cost of steel?
but
Fluctuates.
supposedly it's going down.
It's going down, so it might behoove us to, work out for us.
It's bound to go down, I got some scrap steel to sell.
Anything else for Bob? Any old business here?
No, that's pretty much, covered those.
What a detailed report there, Bob.
And I thought I was gonna have an easy one today.
Mm.
Just got
New business. Share, sign the test page for Act 51, already did that.
Yeah, we did that.
Update primary to local fund transfer.
So, due to an adjustment I had to do with the audit, the primary to local is a total of $1,726,662.32, which is $174.91 less than the previous. So I wanted to update you guys, and I need a motion for that transfer.
Who, you do the transfer?
I do the transfer.
I move that we authorize the clerk to transfer from primary to local fund.
I had to you guys made the motion last week, so I had to update it.
I'll support the motion.
Shouldn't the motion be to correct the prior motion, not a new motion?
I didn't know there was a prior
We
motion.
last month.
Well, the first one,
just my question.
we can correct it, that'll be fine.
Okay, I'll retract my original motion and make one to correct the original motion that was made at last month's meeting. To authorize the clerk to transfer funds from the primary to the local.
Yeah, I'll support the new motion.
So, thank you, madam.
All right. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
So, under new business, I've got a couple of
Yes.
questions. So on a state highway, I'm gonna use the term right of way. I'm not sure I'm using the right term. But, for instance, I'm gonna use the intersection of M99 and M34. Okay, on the west side of M99 there, at the blinker light,
Okay.
there's a fenced off area that runs at an angle, sets back from the road a ways. So
That's
is
their
that,
clear vision,
pardon?
that's their clear vision area.
Well, I saw a person putting up a political sign in that area this morning. A sizable one.
Inside the fenced area?
Oh,
We
yeah.
can call the state and
Yeah,
they will normally say either have it taken down or tell us to take it down. So that's one thing, that gets a little muddy.
Political signs get really muddy.
But
Well,
I know the
especially in
state
an
trunk
area,
lines don't normally allow any.
yeah, was my thinking. I mean, I would have never thought about putting a sign out there.
Cause like Bob said, it's a clear vision area.
Well, and it's also an area that we mow. Don't we?
So is
Other
there,
times?
what quadrant is it?
It's, okay, so at the intersection, it's on the southwest corner of the intersection. You won't have a problem seeing it.
Oh, I will make that call.
It's kind of what the person's hoping for. The two different problem seeing it.
Well, I don't think that they're going to be probably very happy when they find that it disappears. But if they were a thinking person, they would have asked a question before they put it there.
Right.
Because I recognized the guy that was putting the sign out there, he's not a thinking person.
Oh,
Okay, next question. Tuttle Road. I know, in Wright Township, there was some talk, and I think maybe you even prepared a contract for Wright Township to do some work on Tuttle Road from Camden Road, say at least to Prattville Road. But I don't think that contract ever came back for us to sign.
No, I haven't seen one.
That means they haven't sent it back for us.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
From Camden to where?
To Prattville Road, it was 2 mile section. But the issue is that I wanna bring up this morning, and this has been an issue for some time, is that about a half a mile south of Burt, or a half a mile north of Camden, on the east side of the road, the ditch there fills up with water, and it runs across the road, and there needs to be a tube at the very least. If they're not gonna go ahead and we're not gonna rework that 2 miles of Tuttle, like I think there was some talk about us doing way back in January, then at the very least, we need to put a culvert under the road, because
There could be one there that's just plugged.
I don't believe there's a culvert there.
We'll look at that.
I mean, it's been
Anywhere there's
like,
water over the road, we need to address.
It is-
That's not a
it's
township.
been like this for several years, and it's getting worse.
I'll have Kevin get the guys out there and look at it, but water over the road isn't, to me, unless it's a huge tube, it isn't a township issue, that's our issue to keep the water off the road and to make sure those culverts flow right.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be tasked with,
No, I'm not saying it's the township issue, I'm just
you just
pointing
wanna
it
get
up
it,
so
okay,
that I would like to see it addressed.
all right.
So at the moment, that's all I have.
Township contracts. Need a motion to approve.
I move that we approve the 2024 township contracts for Cambria and Muscat.
Support.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Start.
Oh, I've got one, I just, talking to myself to make my brain work,
Does that work?
it helps.
That was done.
Alright.
Public comment. Nothing? Nothing? Quinn? Nobody? All right.
I always move we adjourn.
Support?
All in favor, signify by saying
Aye.
aye. Motion carried.